潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
各位聽眾，歡迎你嚟到我哋嘅潮玩飛鏢節目，我係你嘅主持Robert， 同我一齊今日就係有阿邦邦啦，我哋嘅飛鏢占士邦，就係另外一位嘉賓，就係佢嘅名叫做 Peter Cetera， 係呢個美洲 Champion Darts Corporation 嘅總裁 CEO。咁今日我希望通過呢個訪問同我哋嘅嘉賓溝通，知道下佢哋嘅組織同埋其他嘅情況嘅。Okay, and welcome all of you to All About Darts, and I'm your host Robert. With me is Bong Bong. Yes, the Jim Spawn of darts, and our mentor here at Multicultural Darts Organization. And with us, the host today, the guest today is Peter Cetera, the CEO of Championship Darts Corp. And with that, I'll give the floor to Bong here. Bong.
Good evening, Peter. How are you?
I'm wonderful. It's good to be with you. How are you?
We're okay, and we're so excited to know about what's going on with All About Darts in your area. Will you please introduce yourself to our radio listeners?
Sure. My name is Peter Cetera. I am the CEO, Chief Executive Officer of Championship Darts Corporation, and we are responsible for putting on the Championship Darts Circuit, which is North America's new premier professional darts championship tour.
Who are behind this continent's premier long-format steel-tip darts circuit, Peter?
Well, there's three of us that are really involved with this. I'm one of them, and my two partners, Anthony Eugenia, who is out of New York City, and David Irete, who is out of Los Angeles, California.
OK， 各位聽眾，我哋嘉賓接受訪問嘉賓，我哋問到佢響呢個Championship Darts Circuit， 即係呢個組織嘅主辦嘅嘢之上，邊個係嘅最重要嘅角色嘅扮演？一個就係佢叫 Anthony 嘅響紐約，一個係 David 響 Los Angeles 嘅。Now back to you, Bong.
What is your job before you came into the dart scene, Peter?
In other words, what do I do in real life? Is that
yes,
what you're I work for a bank here in Chicago, and I also teach finance to financial professionals in the mortgage industry.
You could mention the bank or real estate or whatever you are doing.
Absolutely.
Because people are wanting to know not all dart players are dart players. And we are glad that CEO or bankers or real estate agent like you are supporting the darts in North America.
Right. Okay. So I work for the name of the company is the Federal Savings Bank. I am a vice president for them. I specialize in residential mortgage lending. I've been in that business now for about 14 years. Actually, it's been a little bit longer than that, about 16 years now. And I also work for Real Estate Institute, and I'm the director of mortgage education there. And I teach mortgage to new people and experienced people in the business, kind of teach the business to them and explain, different loan products and how things are best practices to carry on their business.
A truly multitask person like myself, when I was still in industry, where I was taking on multiple roles at the same time, it's nice to find the energy to do that. And so the organization, when was it Championship Darts Corporation incorporated? Obviously, a corporation.
We're just over a year old. We were incorporated in June of last year, 2014, and of course the first 6-8 months were bringing the corporation to existence and planning and trying to get the basics of this tour together. And then we launched the tour, the Championship Darts Circuit, this year. Our first event was held 2 months ago.
So obviously you have a big hand in all of this, and what gives you the idea to start this?
Well, all of us have been involved, all three of us have been involved in darts for a number of years. My background, I used to run the Windy City Darters League in Chicago. I was on the board of directors for many years. I served as president. And in that role, we worked with Professional Darts Corporation, the PDC, out of England. And I've done quite a bit of organizing. And in recent years, we've kind of seen the game take off around the world. And that's no secret, I don't think, to any of your listeners. It's well known that it's huge in most of the world. We're lagging behind here in North America. And so the idea was that we would put together a circuit where the top players in North America could showcase their talent, gain experience in long format darts, the same way they're playing it over in England and elsewhere, and be able to really hone their skills to be able to compete on the national and international stage.
Right, the world stage, where European players are really one cut above at this point of North American players. Okay, just give me a second here, and we'll get back to the interview here in English. 各位聽眾，我哋呢位嘉賓講到佢自己本身就係一個銀行家嚟嘅，就響芝加哥嗰度做嘢，亦都係做其他嘅教導嘅工作嘅，響呢個財經方面。咁大約1年前，佢同嗰啲朋友咧就開始咗組織呢一個叫 Champion Darts Corporation， 亦都係製造咗呢個 Champion Darts Circuit。佢主要嘅目的咧就係因為佢之前響呢個芝加哥本身一個飛鏢嘅組織裏頭係做都係做啲董事啊之類嘅，咁就佢覺得有需要令到提升起我哋北美洲嘅飛鏢選手嘅水準，令到佢哋可以響英國嗰度比賽，去參加各種世界性嘅挑戰。咁呢個亦都係好嘅現象。Okay, Bong?
During the past circuits, everybody is wondering why, of all the places, you choose the first and the second circuit, wherein John Part and Larry Butler won. Can you explain to our North American audience why you choose the place, Peter?
In other words, you're asking why we chose Dayton, Ohio?
That's right.
Well, a number of reasons. Number one, this tour, in order to be successful, we really felt, and still do, that we needed to be local to a large segment of the top players in the United States and North America. It's fairly easy for many players, not all certainly, but many, to get to the American Midwest. It's close. It's within driving distance of people on the East Coast. It's within driving distance of people in the Midwest, in southern Ontario. For players like Dan Olson and Bob Sneed, they're easy for them to get to the events. And so we decided that rather than incur all of the travel costs to go everywhere across the United States, that we would start this tour in the heartland. And we think that that's a key to success.
And so Dayton, Ohio is where you are going to have these tournaments. And is that also where you are incorporated?
No, actually, Dayton, Ohio was where we had our first event.
Oh.
Our second event was in Michigan, actually Ypsilanti, Michigan, just outside of Ann Arbor. Our third event, which we just got finished with actually yesterday, was in St. Louis, Missouri, And our fourth and final weekend, the actual last weekend, is in Indianapolis at the end of this month.
And are these 4 tournaments interrelated, or they, in other words, you win one and you go on to the next one, or you just actually get champions from each of these events? I'm a little confused about how many people. Does everybody go to all 4 events? Maybe the question.
Sure. Let me talk a little bit about the structure of the tour.
Okay.
So events themselves, there are 2 events on each weekend. 1 event on Saturday, 1 event on Sunday. They're separate, independent events. Players in these events can either be what we call our tour card holders, which are the professionals that we've extended invitations to, who have accepted the chance to play in the tour. And we also have a group of qualifiers that comes in for every event. So those are players like you and me. Anybody who wants to, who's not a tour card holder, can attempt to qualify for these events by playing in the qualifiers each morning before the main event. The tour players and the qualifiers, people who advance, we take 16 qualifiers each day, then play through a bracket, and they accrue tour points depending upon how far they go. Of course, there's money involved as well. We actually pay $10,000 for each event, $20,000 for a weekend.
Wow.
With me so far?
Yeah. Okay, hold that thought, because we are coming up to the end of the first segment. The time flies, and I'll get back to you in a minute after I do this translation. And then we will start off take a break and start off with the second segment. Okay? 各位咁啱同呢位嘉賓講到，佢話呢一個佢哋咧係一共有4個比賽嘅。第一個比賽就響 Dayton Ohio 嗰度，第二個就響密芝根州，第三個就響呢個Missouri 州，第四個就響 Indiana。咁呢啲地方都係響中部美國中北部嘅地方，大家都可以去到嗰個地方，即係啲飛鏢選手嘅集中比賽。咁比賽裏頭咧有2日嘅，每一個地方亦都有一啲係預先俾咗嗰啲係比較職業式嘅自動當選入去比賽，亦都可以俾公眾大家入去參加。咁獎金方面咧有1萬至2萬蚊不等嘅。好啦，我哋而家第一節嘅時間又到，我哋翻嚟再可以繼續呢個訪問。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一早卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位聽眾翻到我哋嘅潮玩飛鏢節目，我係你嘅 host Robert， 喺我一齊嘅仲有同埋我一齊嘅仲有阿邦邦 James Bong 啦，亦都係今晚我哋嘅貴賓就係 Peter Cetera， 佢就係 Championship Darts Cup 嘅 CEO。And welcome back to our show, All About Darts. I'm Robert, your host, and with me is Bon James Bond, the darts. And our guest tonight is Peter Cetera. And let's continue with the interview. Bong.
Peter, we talk about the championship dart circuit. If a dart player needs dress code about this tournament to join or participate?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we do. Being a professional tour, we do have a dress code. It's nothing, too onerous, I don't think, but all players must wear a collared shirt and must wear their dress pants or khakis. We do allow khaki pants, but no jeans, no shorts, no cutoffs. And players must have proper shoes, dress shoes, or we will allow in our main events sneakers as long as they are all black. We don't allow any other colors on them. In other words, really the reason for this is we're trying to make it look good to eventually get to TV. We want our professionals to look like professionals, and that's the reason for the dress code. Our two major events, the match play, which we just completed 2 weeks ago, and then the end of season tour finals, we're not allowing any speakers at all. It has to be dressers.
It's interesting. This is almost very similar to a golf game, golf tournament, and golf club. One might think that this is more like a banker operating event that goes to, but it's a good thing. It's good to have people coming with some sort of dress code. And so you talk about television. Maybe that's a question I'd like to very quickly follow up on, and that is, you have any plans for broadcasting, television, internet viewing? Can you tell us a little bit about those tournaments?
Sure, absolutely. So David Irie, one of our partners, is a television director in Los Angeles, in Hollywood. And so he has a lot of experience broadcasting and putting the events together for TV. We hope at some point to be on TV. We do have plans to stream live our tour finals, our grand finals in September. And so every match, and that's for the top 16 in our tour points list at the end of the last event, will advance to the grand final. And so they'll play for $10,000, and every match will be live from that event.
When you say stream, is that on the internet or is it on...
Correct. Stream live on the internet, correct.
On the internet. Well, that means it's free, for one thing, that people could watch on the internet, right? As far as...
It is for now. One of the things that we'd like to do in the future is really establish a centralized location for people to follow all of North American darts. We'd really like to have a kind of a network, if you will, where people would be able to come and listen, not just watch our television broadcast or our broadcast on the internet, but also, listen to talk shows and things like that. Really kind of get everything about darts together in one central location. It's a dream. I don't know if and when it'll happen, but it's certainly something that we're discussing.
Every dream starts with the first step. So your first step should be a website. Do you have one already?
We do have one, absolutely, for the Championship Dart Circuit. The website is www.champdart.com.
Wow, I'd like to get on there and see what you can offer us. But certainly it's a start, as I say, and from there you can start your streaming and whatever. And having a partner who's into Hollywood television production helps with all the connections we all know in business. And you have to attract sponsors and enough interest to get people to broadcast it either on pay-per-view or free public view, right?
Right, and sponsorship has always been the challenge for darts in North America. Where we had some success trying to get and bringing in some of the manufacturers. We'd like to thank Cosmo Darts, for example, for being one of our sponsors. They're a fantastic supporter of ours. But I think everybody has struggled with bringing in the non-dart sponsorship for the past 15 years or so. So we definitely have some work to do there. And we're hoping that after the end of this year, the footage that we've collected and the interviews that we've done, that we'll be able to really put together a nice package that'll bring those sponsors on board.
Well, one thought I have in mind, and it's crazy, is to get Nike to create a acceptable sneaker for your tournaments. And then they will sponsor it, right? And
that would be great.
Yeah, well, every idea starts with a crazy one and brainstorming. In my days of business. However, if you talk about television, I could think of direct TV or something. Start with pay-per-view, setting up those. But that's all your plan, so I'll let you tell me and we'll watch it as days go by and see how you're progressing. OK， 各位聽眾有意思嘅談話。我哋呢位嘉賓講到佢哋原來係有着衫係有規例嘅， 咁比較係中意斯文一啲，因為第日係會上電視啊。佢亦都想製造一個好啲嘅形象，當然係要着有領嘅衫，即係好似打高爾夫球咁樣啦，係唔準着牛仔褲，係要着短褲可以，着運動鞋係要冚唪唥黑色嘅，唔可以有古靈精怪發光嘅乜嘢嘅，係咪？咁佢亦都講到佢其中一個主辦人呢係有好深厚嘅電視經驗，咁亦都可以佢哋開始咗就係製造呢個。響呢個互聯網上邊可以睇到佢哋嘅決賽嘅情況或者準決賽，咁佢哋亦都有啲贊助商，例如 Cosmo Darts 咁啦。佢哋而家嘅網址暫時已經做好咗嘅，就係3個 W champdart.com champdart.com。 Okay, now back to the interview.
I'm just wondering why David Fathom from Arizona won the match play. Can you explain, Peter, what is a match play and your circuit? Is it
Sure.
connected with your circuit?
Yes, it is. We have, as I mentioned, we have two what we call major events, and both events are invitational. So we've kind of broken the tour, up into two separate segments. Our first segment was weekend 1 in Ohio, weekend 2 in Michigan, and so that was 4 events, right? 2 events each weekend. At the end of the second weekend, the top 32 players got an invite to play in our match play event. Our match play event is basically same format as 501. You must win by 2 clear legs, just like the PDC match play, and so it's a best of 11 must win by 2 clear legs. So David Fathom was one of the 32 players who qualified for that match play. That was held in Nashville in association with the Music City Open. We'd like to thank them for hosting us there as well. And had a great event. It was fantastic. Everybody really played their best. There was some big local support, people coming out to watch, and really David earned his victory.
So in essence, you not only have the 4 circuit events. You also have major event You have the match play event. Is it a one event only, or it's going to be week 1, week 2 go to match play 1, and week 3, week 4 go into match play 2? Do I have it correct?
The match play was what we call our mid-season major. There is end of season event for the top 16 players who have come through 8 events over the weekend. And the top 16 in tour points will advance to that. We'll call it the grand final. And that's going to be held in September. We'll be releasing the final location for that coming up in the next week or so.
Wow, certainly sounds like a whole lot of planning and large events, and a lot of time have to be spent on it, and to get all this organized, all of this together. And seems you guys got the right people. It's important to have people who can do work in an organization. It doesn't matter if you have a dozen executives if none of them do work. So
yeah, we don't get a lot of sleep.
And that's really good. And with so many events, though, you only mentioned one sponsor. Is the only one so far, or you have some in the works?
We had mentioned Cosmo Darts. We also have an official supplier in 9 Dart Out. 9 Dart Out is one of the premier dart suppliers in North America, and we're happy to have them on board as well. And we do have some other sponsorships in negotiation, but nothing that I can release at this time.
Okay, that's good. Let me keep our audience informed. 首先有一樣嘢啊，邦邦講到咧，就係我哋呢位嘉賓，佢哋原來除咗嗰4個主要嘅項目之外咧，仲有一啲其他叫 match play 嘅項目。頭32個人響頭2個項目嗰度，我哋之前講過比賽項目嗰度咧，就會被邀請去參加一個叫 match play 嘅501嘅項目嗰度。咁佢亦都最後嗰16個咧，響季尾嘅時候咧，亦都會響9月嘅時候去一個地點嗰度參加一個叫做Grand Final 嘅節目。 咁我亦都問到佢同時有冇其他贊助商咧？佢話有除咗呢個 Cosmo 咧，仲有一個叫 Nine Dot 嘅贊助商。咁而家我哋又翻到去我哋訪問嘅談話啦。Sorry, we're running out of time. Just hold that thought. We'll come back in a second or two.
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一早卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
歡迎各位翻到我哋潮玩飛鏢嘅節目。我哋而家第3節嘅節目啱啱上次開始邦幫問問題嘅時候呢，我就發覺哇，原來我哋個節目係去到尾聲嗰一節嗰度。咁而家我希望邦會再重新發問過呢個問題。Welcome back to our show All About Darts. Now last segment I cut off Bond there as we run out of time. So I'm going to ask Bon to redirect the question at our guest, Peter Cetera, CEO of Championship Darts Corporation. Bon, let's do it again.
What is the criteria of the events venues in your darts circuit, Peter?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
The criteria of the event venues, how do you choose a place to play your CDC circuit?
Got it. A lot of people are in North America, especially, are used to having events, major events in hotels. Honestly, with that comes a lot of additional expense, comes a lot of contractual obligations that the organizers have to follow, and a lot of event minimums in terms of room nights and bars and all that. All the stuff that really players don't think of when they go to tournaments. It really is not their place. They're there to play. And so we decided in this tour to make it successful that we really wanted to be in, keep the costs down for our players. And so we are holding our event in basically legions, moose halls, things like that, which are close to hotels, but certainly aren't affiliated with them. So players can stay where they want to stay. If they want to stay at the local Super 8, they can do that. If they want to stay at the Ritz-Carlton, they can do that too. It's completely up to the players to manage their expenses, and we feel that a lot of these players don't have full sponsorships. They don't get a lot of money to go to tournaments, and so we'd rather their money go to the entry fees and stuff that's going to win them money rather than pay it for overly expensive hotels.
Yeah, actually, I could see that going to hotels could present a bit of a difficulty in moving equipment in and setups and all that. It's a lot easier in town halls, Legends, community center, Allegiance, community centers, and that sort of thing, right?
Well, yeah, we still do bring our own boards in, our stanchions into most of the events. We were lucky enough in Nashville to use, Nashville's stanchions, the ones that they have set up. And the last event we played in Blueberry Hill, used wall mounts. But for a lot of them, we're actually bringing in our own equipment. Still, yes, it is easier to deal with in the moose halls.
One quick question I thought in my mind, it doesn't matter where the venue is, since you have a dress code, do you allow drinking while playing?
Not while you're actually playing a match. We're very similar to EDC in that regard, in that while you're playing, it's just water only. If you want to drink between matches, be my guest, but not while you're actually playing.
Oh, okay. That's good. Well, that only help with the game it's as well. OK， 咁我哋就同呢位嘉賓講到阿邦邦問佢究竟選擇嗰個比賽地方係有乜嘢嘅需求啊，有咩嘅特別呢？佢就話通常啲人有啲喺酒店度舉辦，但係佢哋又貴啦，又綁手綁腳，有好多問題嘅。咁佢哋都係選擇呢一啲咁嘅譬如係呢啲退休軍人啊，或者係軍人嘅Legion 啊，或者係嗰啲其他嘅禮堂啊咁樣。咁呢啲就通常都係好近啲酒店嘅，咁可以大家選擇任何嘅酒店都得。仲有一個我問到嘅就係佢哋話飲酒嘅問題，就係話比賽之期間呢，只可以飲水，比賽中間你唔係上去玩嘅時候，你當然可以飲酒啦嚇。Okay, back to the interview.
If I will play in the CDC circuit, Peter, what is the requirements and mode of payments to be a member?
Well, if you are a tour card holder, there is an annual fee of $75 for the tour card, and that's reduced if you're a member of the North America Professional Darts Alliance, or NAPDA. That's reduced by $25, so it's $50 for them. And then every event has a registration fee. Tour card holders essentially pay $200 per event, and they are automatically in the main event. There's no qualifier. The top 16 players who are attending the event on the NAPDA Order of Merit are seated. So we have 16 seats, and then we have another 32 tour card holders who are non-seated, and the 16 qualifiers then will advance to play seeded players when they come into the event in the first round. So the tour card holder benefit is you're going to make money every event. You're going to get a return because you're in the main event, and everybody in the main event makes at least some money.
Maybe I didn't catch it properly. The tour card players, there's 32 non-seeded. How many seeded?
16. So we have 48 total tour card holders.
Right.
And then 16 qualifiers today. And the qualifiers pay $50 each day to attempt to qualify for that day's main event. And that gets them 2 qualifiers for that event each.
OK， 咁我訪問到呢位嘉賓就係佢話有啲就叫做tour card 嘅嚇，咁就有16個係有種子嘅，有32個係冇種子嘅，咁佢哋嘅費用呢就係75蚊一年，但係亦都每一個比賽要俾200蚊，咁但係亦都係一個接受邀請嘅，喺好簡單嘅情況之下，咁呢個亦都係一個好好嘅開始啊！俾一啲比較上有集中精神有參加職業比賽嘅選手嚟講。Now back to Bong.
The top 16 tour point players after 8 circuit events are qualified to compete for the cup, like $10,000 and a grand prize on September 19 and 20. Do you know, or do you already plan where it will be held, Peter?
We have a couple of different possibilities. We have not announced that yet. We're in negotiations with a couple of different places. So at this point, until that's finalized, which we hope to do this week, I can't really release the locations.
Well, that sounds reasonable, and depending on where they are, and I can see that it's not going to be either on the extreme east or west coast, based on what I've seen so far, but that's up to you. We'll see where it all end up. Yeah. 咁問到我哋究竟將來嗰個9月嗰個大比賽有1萬蚊獎金嘅，咁喺邊度舉行呢？之前我諗佢已經提到過，就係佢而家仲係喺度商討緊呢個地點，一個有2個，但係我同佢講以我哋估計應該就唔會係極之東部或者西部嘅地方，應該都喺十分一個中部嘅地方。
So how long is the format of the event? Is it progressive going to the finals, Peter?
So we start off every tour event playing best of 9 legs, 501, and then in the quarterfinals, semifinals, and finals we play best of 11. So the further you go, the more darts you actually end up playing. The events themselves last about 6 hours or so. It's a typical professional event, and just like the PDC, where the players are drawn onto a board, and they will play all of their matches on that board until somebody's won that board. And so, so that it's very easy. The event kind of flows, really runs itself once it kicks off.
We're talking about the grand final here, aren't we?
Oh, the grand final?
Yeah.
The grand final is going to be the top 16. We're going to hold that over 2 days, and we're going to do, again, the actual format itself is leaning towards set play, and instead of leg play, kind of like the PDC World Championships. And the top 16 players will be the first round matches on the Saturday, and we'll broadcast, and the second, the final round on Sunday. So 8 matches on Saturday and 8 matches.
OK。我哋講到最後呢個比賽呢，就係16個人喺9月嗰陣時就係2日嘅有8場禮拜六有8場禮拜日嘅，亦都係有電視嘅或者係互聯網嘅主播，其嗰啲呢係通常係6個鐘頭到嗰啲咁嘅嗰4次，亦都係有9戰嘅5勝，或者係11戰嘅9勝嘅，係咪？唔係7勝嘅，係OK， 咁繼續我哋訪問我哋嘉賓邦。
Out of these 6 players, Peter, John Part, Larry Butler, Jason Brandon, DJ Sayer, Darren Young, Leonard Gates. Who do you think will gonna win in the finals, Peter? Do you have any prediction?
All of them. I'm going to give you the politically correct answer here. All of them are capable of walking away with $10,000, and there are people that have not yet won who are also capable. Any of those 16 players in that room, if they have a good day, really are going to be able to walk away with the $10,000 grand prize.
Okay,
I would love to watch them on TV,
Okay, hold those thoughts. We're coming up to the end of the third segment, and we'll get back to you guys in a couple of minutes' time. OK， 咁邦邦問到佢提咗6個人嘅名出嚟啦，就問到我哋嘉賓邊個會贏啊？喺最後，咁嘉賓當然好有禮貌咁話，任何16個人都有機會贏啦，因為呢啲咁高級嘅超級嘅飛鏢手在乎狀態，在乎心理，係咪個個都旗鼓相當嘅？咁亦都係一個好好嘅嘅比賽呢，係好難預測到究竟邊一個會贏嘅。好啦，我哋講到呢度，第3節嘅時間亦都到啦。我哋一陣間翻嚟嘅時候，再去到我哋最後一節第4節嘅時間嗰度，繼續訪問我哋嘅嘉賓。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一早卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。
潮玩飛鏢 All About Darts。
OK， OK， 歡迎各位嘅聽眾嚟到我哋最後一節嘅潮玩飛鏢。我哋今日嘅嘉賓就係 Peter Cetera， 係Championship Darts Corporation 嘅 CEO， 亦都係呢個 Championship Darts Circuit 嘅主辦單位啦。咁佢係一個好大嘅美國組織嘅，同北美組織。咁呢個同英國嘅旗鼓相當嘅。And we're now back to the final segment of our show. With us is our guest, Peter Cetera, CEO of Championship Darts Corporation. Bon.
Peter, what would you like to say to all our radio listeners who are listening to All About Darts right now, about your Championship Darts circuit?
I'd love to say to your listeners that if they're really looking for an experience here in North America, the world-class championship caliber dart experience, that they should come out and join us in Indianapolis on August 29th and 30th at the American Legion. You can find more information on that event and register for the qualifiers. Remember, it's $50 US for each qualifier each day. You can register at www.champdarts.com/events. So hopefully join us there in Indy. Those of you who may just be casual players or just fans, we would love to have you come and watch. There's room for spectators, and we'll hope you pay attention to us in the future. Continue to watch us grow. We're really excited about where this is going.
OK， 各位聽眾，我哋嘅嘉賓同我哋講到就係話，佢希望大家出嚟呢個8月29號至30號嘅項目，就係響 Indianapolis 嗰度。佢就會話你如果想知道一啲關於呢一個項目嘅，可以去3W championdarts.com 有個 S 㗎，我正話可能忘記咗話俾你聽，之前嗰個 segment 嗰度就係 champdarts.com， 咁咧就slash 即係有個一劃號events events 嗰度，或者佢本身嗰個項目應該有嘅個網址裏頭，就會睇到呢一個比賽嘅一切詳情啦。Okay, one more question before we finish off our interview, maybe.
What else would you like to say to the radio listeners, Peter, regarding your your three-member group?
We'd love to have, like I said, we'd love to have them out. We really do believe that this is the future of darts in North America. We know that the players here have lagged behind of late. The averages in England are growing, and ours we're kind of growing more slowly. But we really believe that the quality of competition is going to increase because of this. If you're interested in sponsoring a future of darts in North America, please reach out to me. You can find me on email at peter@champdarts.com, peter@champdarts.com. Happy to answer any questions you may have, and would love to bring on, show you what we can do for you as we grow together.
And I actually have a question. I mean, through all this, we never really mentioned it, but I could see that we're strictly talking about steel tip start events right here with your organization. Any plans to venture into a soft tip one of these days? Never say never.
It's a possibility that we would branch out and include that in some special events. Probably not in our tour, but we've discussed having some special events that are just kind of associated with us, not part of the money list. That we might include some soft tips. So that's something that might be coming in the future.
Right. See, that's what I say. Never say never. We never know what would happen in life. And soft tip darts are really revitalizing in many shows that I talk to people about the whole game of darts. A whole school of young people. You can call it laziness. Don't have to count the points and somebody do it for them, can see face-to-face using the machines, is easily available. I know that's not part of your scheme at this point, but definitely something to not to throw away.
It is. Let me say this, though, that we do use the revolutionary scoring system called Dart Connect. in our events, DARTCONNECT, that really does help the players by, it'll keep score, it'll keep your stats, it'll display your score, basically the player stuff to add, but the subtraction is all done for them when they key in the score into the system. It's all run on tablets, so it really is kind of cool. We think that that's also a key to make this sport bigger and getting more interest as we grow.
Yeah. So, what Dots Connect is is this a application on a PC or is it a website?
It's actually a web-based application.
I heard about that. Yeah.
You can access it with a tablet as well.
Right. Yeah. I heard about that in one of the other interviews. OK， 咁最後我哋呢位嘅貴賓同我哋講嘅就係話佢哋希望我哋嘅北美水準會提升有一日同歐洲一樣啦，亦都係歡迎任何贊助商去同佢聯絡。仲有一度嘅就係話佢哋都會用呢個 dartsconnect.com。呢個我哋以前都講過，就係一個網址，大家可以上去挑戰可以計分自動。OK， 咁講到呢度，我哋時間就差唔多啦。And Bon, I think it's time to say goodbye to our guests and guests say goodbye to our audience.
Thank you very much, everyone.潮玩飛鏢.
Okay, and Peter, you going to say goodbye to our audience?
Thank you for having me. Really appreciated talking to you. We'll hopefully come back again and talk to you soon.
Yeah, I really thank Q for the opportunity for us to talk to you and learn so much about your organization. And we look forward to hear from you again. Goodbye.
Sounds great. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
It is now time for Bong to update us on the latest activity in the darts world. Bong?
This is Bong Faldas, and you're listening to the Darts Update. The 2015 Championship Darts Circuit, Weekend number 4, Indiana. The Last Stand. Main event number 7, Saturday, August 29 at 2 p.m. Main event number 8, Sunday, August 30 at 2 p.m. Qualifier info open to all players. $50 are pre-registration, August 22nd. $75 late entry fee for the past deadline. Event venue, American Legion Post number 497, 3011 Guion Road, Indianapolis, Indiana. Its main event features 48 tour card holders, joined by 16 qualifiers determined the day of each event. Events number 7 and number 8 are the deciding events for the chase for the Continental Cup, September 19 and 20, 2015. Top 16 tour points players at the end of the circuit events qualify and compete for the cup and its $10,000 grand prize.
好啦，我哋啱講過就係話之前訪問嘅嘉賓個 Champion Darts Circuit 咧，就響2015年佢最後一個項目大項目就係響 Indiana 度舉行，就係第7號、第7號同第8號嘅 weekend 咧。就係8月29號2點鐘，同埋禮拜日30號2點鐘。咁嗰啲就係登記咧就係50蚊嘅，8月20號之前。如果嗰時間咧就係差5蚊。喺邊度舉行咧？就喺 American Legion Post 497，喺Indianapolis Indiana 嗰度。我哋都講過網址就係championdarts.com 啦，可以去嗰度攞一啲資料。每一個項目都有48個 tour card holder， 同埋16個人去登記去贏取入線出線嘅。咁佢哋亦都係贏咗呢兩個項目嘅話咧，亦都去參加9月嘅大賽啊。16個嗰啲tour points player 咧就會 qualify 同埋會去。攞呢個10萬蚊1萬蚊嘅獎金，對唔住，1萬蚊嘅獎金。
August 29, Saturday, the Peacekeepers Triples Dart Tournament. Entry fee is $45 per team, format 501 round robin. Payout based on entries received, 75% prizes, 25% Peacekeepers Christmas dinner in November. Door prizes and 50-50 draws. Registration at 9:30 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. Play begins at 11:15 a.m. Army, Navy, and Air Force Club, number 7 George Street, Barrie, Ontario. Contact 705-796-0220. Pre-registration email to j.wickans@bell.net. Please help this worthy cause in support to peacekeepers for peace service to our country.
8月29號禮拜六就會有一個叫 Peacekeepers Triple Start Tournament 比賽，45蚊一隊，我哋就係玩501嘅。咁俾出嚟咧又有75%嘅錢入咗嗰個獎金嗰度，其25%咧就係入咗一個 Christmas dinner 係俾一啲維和部隊嘅部隊嘅。咁到時咧就登記咧就9點半至10點45分朝頭早開始，11點15分。喺邊度咧？就喺 George Street Barrie 嗰度，嗰個 Army Navy 同 Air Force 級嗰度 Ontario。有咩接觸嘅資料咧？就係705-796-020。可以預早登記 send email 去呢個 j.wickens wickens@bell.net。我哋大家去支持我哋啲維和部隊啦。咁仲有就係我哋要講講多元文化飛鏢協會旨在幫助促進飛鏢作為一種運動。關於我哋嘅飛鏢訓練課程嘅更多信息，請致電我哋嘅飛鏢導師，電話係647-997-0808中文，或者係647-718-6921英文。向多元文化飛鏢協會飛鏢冠軍創造更多冠軍。我哋嘅地址響7號公路東650號200室，列治文山。Multicultural Dart Association aims to help promote darts as a sport as well as darts play in both soft and hard tip darts. For more information about our darts training session, please call Darts Mentors at 647-997-0808 Chinese or 647-718-6921 in English. Darts champions create champions at Multicultural Darts Association. Visit us at 650 Highway 7 East, Suite 200, Richmond Hill, Ontario. 我哋又嚟到我哋嘅最後一節嘅時間啦，我哋下一次再會。幫 say something。
Tijuan Fairview
getting better, getting better. OK，
Thank you very much.
各位，有一次再見，我哋下次再見，拜拜。
華語電台着數多，
一卡在手冇錯過。
Canadian Chinese Radio Jet to Card Special。
飛鏢運動除強身健體之餘，仲可訓練頭腦，又可認識新朋友。由 Multicultural Dart Association 主辦嘅飛鏢訓練班現已接受報名，享譽國際嘅 Peter Scott 同飛鏢占士邦親自教導，5堂課程包用具，只需50蚊。報名及查詢電話416-496-9633。
Learn to play darts with Peter Scott and James Bong Faldas at Multicultural Darts Association. 5 sessions, equipment included, only $50. Please call 416-496-9633 for further details.
一早卡申請及查詢電話416-496-9633。華語電台着數多，一卡在手冇錯過。